What are your initial impressions of being here? What have you done so far, if anything, really?
We did a lot of like meetings and get-togethers, how things work here. A lot of interviews with coaches, position coaches, and we've been on our feet a lot. A lot of muscle testing, a lot of pulling and grabbing so far, and I'm just ready to be able to show my talents.
Describe what you've done to train for this.
Worked on my 40, 225 test, my speed and agility, everything that comes, even my testing with the runner leg, everything comes to play. Everything that we worked on here is what I've been working on.
And you've been where?
Miami, Florida, P-Bomberito.
And everyone talks about the 40 time. What are your expectations?
I'm expected to run a really good 40.
Not gonna throw a number out there, right?
Nah, really good 40 though.
What are the things that you want teams to come out of this weekend knowing about you?
Well, I feel like right now I'm getting a little slept on right now, and I know that's something I can't control. All I can control is to come out here and give it my best and show these teams why I should be at the top.
What are the things that maybe you think people don't know about you or don't see about you yet that you can prove here this weekend?
My ability to catch the ball at the backfield. I didn't really get thrown to me too much at Ohio State. I can show that. I can show the speed that a lot of people have been sleeping on, obviously. My cutting ability, the whole nine.
Mike, don't you always feel like people are sleeping on you?
I mean, yeah. I don't know why. But like I said, it's something I can't control. All I can control is what I do.
Where do you get that impression from? That people are kind of discounting you? Where do you hear that?
I see it everywhere. It's hard not to see it, But like I said, that's my last concern right now. It's just my main concern is to really just prove people wrong.
Do you think some of it is because you did share time with
It could be. That could be a reason.
When you think back on your Ohio State career, what are your overall impressions? How do you feel like your Ohio State career went as a whole?
I feel like it went well. I still didn't feel like I played my best through injuries, through adversity, through not getting the ball sometimes, through different situations. Everything plays a part. And I feel like I still have a lot of room to improve. I'm ready to show any team that I'm ready to improve.
What does the best Mike Weber look like? What are the things that you can get better on as you go into the NFL to be an even better player?
I'll say more being a leader. My leadership, getting better leadership, and just work on my game all the time. There's always room to improve, on and off the field. My job is to continue to get better each day.
When you're in, go ahead.
How does a running back get better without pads? Other than getting in better shape?
You can learn pass protections better. You can get with the O-line and go over inside run. You can get in the playbook deeper. You can learn what everyone else is doing, like the receivers. You can learn audibles before they're called. You can learn catching the ball, blocking technique. There's so much things you can learn without pass.
Mike, how do you think Ohio State's going to replace you in your production?
It's Ohio State. I probably Zeke Elliott probably got that question. Carlos Hyde, guys that left already. Ohio State is a workhorse. It's just a crazy program. They're going to find someone to replace.
You were with Master Teague all of last year. How ready do you think he is to step up and really be a contributor?
Master T he's a real down-to-earth, great guy. Personally, I feel like he's a hard worker. He's a freak athlete, and hopefully things work out for him. It should be all right.
How would you describe him as a runner?
Violent. He's at first he wasn't as violent as he is now. I think Coach Alfred did a good job, and me, JK, and all of us in the room did a good job of toughing him up a little bit. That's the piece that he was missing, and he gained that piece. And watch out.
When you're in the
Why did you leave school early? Sorry if you covered this already. Why did you decide to leave?
I feel like I was ready. I feel like I've been through a couple injuries that I didn't want to face again. I came back to prove a lot of things that I could have done, and I did that this past season, and I just felt it this time. The year before last, I didn't really feel it, but now this year, at the end of the season, I felt it, and I just left.
What do you think your legacy will be, as an
Ohio State. Someone that came to work every day to work hard, someone who got better each day, someone who made plays when a number was called, and had to share mistakes, but always bounce back and be able to cook up the team.
Mike, with the experiences you had at Ohio State, what advice would you have for them, I guess, this year on should JK be like the number one guy? Is it better to let one guy carry the load and get in a rhythm every game? Or do you feel like when you had two backs that having two backs share that load worked out too? Do you think there's an advantage to maybe one guy?
You have his advantages, disadvantages. He can get beat up, he can get hurt. A lot of teams going to, even in the NFL, they're having three back sets. And I think it's better to have more than one back. You know, it helps everyone else out, keep guys fresh. It could be plays where he didn't run 3-4 plays in a row. He's very tired. He needs someone to come in and run a few plays for him. Different situations, but I'm pretty sure Ohio State did a good job of managing that.
As much as you probably would have liked to have been a guy who consistently got 20 carries a game, when you look at your whole career, do you think that on the whole it was a plus or a minus that you did share time the way you did?
Right now, I think it was a plus. I mean, at the time, you don't like it. At the time, you want the ball. At the time, you know, you want to be able to show the world what you can do with the opportunities you get. But I feel like a lot of these teams now is looking at guys with less tread on the tire. And I feel like I think I had got the ball at least like 300 times in my career, which is not a lot. A lot of guys get 300 a year. And I feel like that was a plus on mine. That's something I can elaborate with teams.
When you're in the interview room,
When you sit with teams, you want to bring that up and let them know that you think that's an asset for you when you sit with these teams?
I believe a lot of the teams already know. They look at the stats, look at the attempts, rushing attempts, the carries, the whole nine before they even come talk to us. And I feel like they know that. So,
So in those meetings, have you got a chance to chat with the Jets yet? Or?
no, not yet.
Okay.
No.
What is Detroit mean?
Detroit, it's a city. It's just home. It's hard to explain. It's gritty. There's a lot of people in there that's dedicated and driven to become better people. It's a city that a lot of people don't even know the goods of. It's an upcoming city that I'm really proud to be a part of, and I'm proud to say I'm from there. And any chance I get, I'll be able to get back to that city.
You mentioned gritty, you mentioned some of those adjectives. Is that what you see in yourself too? Are you that type of player?
Most definitely. I think growing up in Detroit played a big part of me, how I play. It's just built in, you know.
I know you have no control of this, but is there a round in mind that you think, I'd be happy with this round, this is where I should go?
I'll be honest.
Yeah, what you got?
First round.
But you know,
Yeah,
realistically, what do you think is what is realistic?
I mean, you never know. I have no idea. I just, like I said, I come out here to control what I can control. Sell myself to these teams, show my film, show my pass blocking, my catching, my running, my smartness of the game, even my intangibles off the field, even me being a good guy and being level-headed and making good decisions. All this stuff plays a part in being an NFL team. My job is to show teams that I'm that guy. You know.
Have you thought about what it would be like to play for the Lions and what that might mean for playing for your own?
Yeah, a lot of people back home mention that a lot of times, and I think it'd be cool. You know, anywhere I go would be cool. Yeah, Detroit, yeah, that'd be crazy if I was to go there because I play all my high school games in there, all my state championships, all my state championships in that stadium, and it wouldn't even feel real.
How big a Lions fan, Barry fan?
I was a huge Lions fan, but now I gotta be everybody fan right now. So, but yeah, back in the day, yeah, I was a huge Lions fan.
when you're meeting with an NFL team, what is your sales pitch to that team? What are the things that you want them to come away from that room saying, this is why we should draft Mike Weber?
I would say being smart in the game, being able to block, protect the quarterback, because a lot of NFL teams are pass-first teams, and if you can protect the quarterback, you can keep a job. So I saw that a lot, and I saw like my ability to catch the ball in the backfield, because a lot of guys are not able to do that. And the running takes take care of itself. Everybody can run the ball. If you're a running back in the NFL, you can run the ball. It's just the things that separate you is passing the ball, catching the ball, and blocking, and protecting the quarterback, and durability, all that stuff.
What are some of the best things you learned from Coach Alford and from Ohio State that are going to help you as you move on to the next level?
I would say the best thing that Coach Alford taught me at Ohio State was being able to get on the board. All these teams I met with, as far as learning offenses and knowing what to do, knowing my assignments and who to block and what the line's doing and this and that. He did a great job of teaching me that because a lot of teams were impressed with how well I handled those.